We're asking God to deliver us from the furnace. And God is asking us, can you dance in it, though? We're asking God to deliver us out of the prison. God is asking, can you still minister and prophesy? And when they get out and forget you, and you know you told them, don't forget about me, and they forget you, and you down there another 2 years, can you be consistent in the things of me? He was so consistent that the warden trusted him. You hear what I'm saying? Joseph could have walked out of prison anytime he wanted to, but he stayed there and he ministered and he did what he was supposed to do. It wasn't about him being right. It was about him being rightly positioned. Because when he exited out of jail, there was nothing but reign for him. R-E-I-G-N. All he did was reign for the rest of his life. Yes. He didn't have to worry about females tearing off his robe. And do you understand? Wait a minute.
Yes.
What's up with all of these coats Joseph had and these robes Joseph had? That everybody wanted to tear these robes off of him. Tear these coats off of him. Those were symbolic of the mantles on his life.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. When you are operating and functioning in the discipline that God needs in order to use you, I promise you, people are going to be grabbing the things that are attached to you. They are going to try to have access to the people attached to you. But God is saying, stay free. And if you need to leave that behind, leave it behind. He left his coat of many colors behind. He left that robe. He escaped that robe, even though she tore it to show Potiphar. He left it behind. What are you trying to hold on to that you need to leave behind to go to the next level? Even though his next level was prison. He went from ruling a house to going to prison. It was still an elevation.
Oh my God!
It was still his promotion. Am I hearing me? Am I hearing you, God? For real. We look at stuff and we judge it based off of how we feel. This ain't God. I was ruling a house, an entire house of the most powerful man, and now I'm in prison. That was still a promotion. He went from ruling the house to ruling a system, a jail. So guess what? As he was prophesying to the people in jail, they were still getting free.
That's good.
I'm helping Deidre right now. I don't even know if this is for y'all. This is definitely for me. He still had a ministry of freedom in a place that had restraints. How disciplined can you be? How much can God trust you to minister in a place that has been set up to hold you captive? That's where real freedom comes in. That's when you identify it. That's when you can recognize it. You may have shackles on me, but I promise you, I'm still freeing somebody. When Jesus was on the cross, he told death to stop so that he could minister to the man next to him, to the thief next to him. I'm talking about real freedom. When you are being falsely accused of something and being crucified, and you like, hold on, wait a minute. This day, you're going to be with me in paradise. Okay, death. Okay, crucifixion. Okay, come on. Come on, pain. Come on. I'm ready now. How many of you can be in a situation that is trying to literally kill you, and you find the ability to open your mouth and tell that to hold on because I got to minister over here. Hold on because I got to prophesy. Too many people come into the house of the Lord with their own issues, and I'm looking at you like, but do you know that God still wants for you to be free in his presence, and you can deal with that later, because so many people need to hear his voice. My life is not perfect. Nowhere near. It's not. It's not. I tell my husband all the time, you and anybody else can have these cars, these houses, diamonds, furs, whatever else you want to give me. It's fine. I'm going to make sure I'm saved and that we're good.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know too many people with these big houses and nice cars, and they're miserable. I refuse to be that girl. I refuse. My relationship with Jesus Christ and my husband are the most important. And if we need to downsize everything so that we can get back to what's good, then we will do that. I don't care nothing about that. Tiny house. He actually wants a tiny house, Dre. But we not downsizing that much in the name. My God. But I can't be free if I have stuff and I don't have his heart. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's what God is saying. You ain't free because you want stuff. You don't want my heart. You don't want my heart. You want to look free. You want to sound free. You want the image of freedom. But you don't want to pay the price for freedom. You think I'm just going to serve it? No. It's going to take a sacrifice on your part in order to live and be counted worthy of these different levels of freedom. Joseph could not have no pride. He couldn't be like, God, but you showed me. No. God oftentimes shows us the end so we can stay focused. He doesn't show all of the stops, all of the markers in your journey. He don't show you that. If he did, Mom, I would have told him a long time ago, I'm good. Just let me stay right here. Ground zero, right here, I'm good. And he's like, no, I need you to keep going, because what I showed you when you were 13 and 15 and 16, and I didn't even understand really what I was seeing, but now I do. He's like, I showed you that so that it will give you hope to keep going. You're like, well, why did I see that? Okay, well, maybe if I go one more day, or if I go one more hour, or if I go one more week or one more year. I told a young lady earlier this year, she wanted to commit suicide. And she came to the ministry and told me that. And I cried, because I remember 20 years worth of asking God, just don't let me wake up. Ain't nobody gonna miss me. Just don't let me wake up. Right? I ain't got nothing to offer the world. Gloria, you've been there. Mm-hmm. Just let me wake up tomorrow, because nobody's gonna miss me. I have nothing to offer the world anyway. My life was really caught up in modeling. I was like, I'm gaining weight, and It's just like, good. Every day I woke up, I was mad. Why can't we agree on this? Don't let me wake up. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Don't let me wake up tomorrow. Eyes opened every day.
Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I had to get to the point that my journey was worth it. And one day I told God, I said, since you're not listening, okay? Since you're not listening to me and honoring my request, you must have something in store for me. Can you please show me? And why did I do that, Dre? Because he started showing me.
My God.
And when he started showing me, I was like, how am I going to get there?
Thank you.
Because I am a mess. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. The entirety of me is a mess. How am I going to get there?
Thank you.
And for years, I have heard God at different points in my life say, free fall, Deidre. My daddy used to do a demonstration with my sister Candy. We're all daddy's girls, my sisters and I. My dad has been gone for 25 years, 26 years last month. And he used to do this demonstration with my sister and tell her to fall back. And she would just admit she wouldn't look back. Make sure he's there, she would just fall back. And he would just randomly do that throughout all the services. Just fall back. And it was his way of saying, this is what God wants you to do. Don't look back to see if he's back there. Don't be insulting him when he requests something of you, trying to check and make sure he has everything laid out for you. No. Just do it. And I would hear God say for years, just free fall. God, I don't know how to do that. Just free fall. I don't know how to do that. Free fall. He would keep requesting it until I learned how to do it. Until one day I stopped looking back to see if he was back there. And I just said, it's on you. It's on you, God. If I fall and bust my head, crack my head wide open, it's on you. He needs us to free fall. The 3 Hebrew boys free fell. Because free fall sounds, with plural, it sounds inappropriate. They free fell, okay? You know what I'm talking about. In the furnace, they free fell. Because their words were, if you don't deliver us, you still can.
That's right.
Even if you don't, I'm still walking in here because you can. I'm talking about real freedom. When David's son by Bathsheba was sick, he worshiped. And when that baby died, he got up, he ate, he bathed himself, he got dressed, and he still went and gave God praise. When we got word that our son passed away in a car accident and we had just seen him 2 to 3 weeks before that, he was supposed to be on his way to college. When we found out our son died in a car accident, I asked my husband, what do you want to do? He said, we're going to go inside and worship God. Do you hear what I'm saying? You will know that you are free falling when everything around you is chaotic and you're not trying to fix it and you're worshiping God. People are going to call you crazy. They're going to say that you're weird. They're going to say that something is wrong. They're falling apart. No, I'm free falling. Yeah. He's taking care of me. And anything attached to me, he is taking care of that. I don't have to worry. Do you hear me? I don't have to worry about anything. I cannot find a job. I am marketable. Do you hear me? I've had jobs since I was 15 years old. Can't find a job. But who's taking care of me? Free falling. No, I decided that yesterday. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Amen.
I had 2 bank accounts. I closed one out. I said, no, we're not doing. Nope. If you want to take care of me, here you go. Anything that I did not need subscriptions to, I cut those off. These are my bills, God. Well, Pastor Deidre, your husband takes good care of you. He does. That I don't believe in putting more weight on somebody that's already taking care of everything. And I'm the type of woman I like to have my own too. God is helping me. Free fall, Deidre. Free fall. Free fall. Amen. My husband knows I'm telling the truth.
Thank you, God.
I'm learning to free fall.
Come on, God.
And I trust him with my life.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
When I'm in between a rock and a hard place, I'll confess and decree and declare, and then I'll take a deep breath because I don't want to take it back. Not even in my heart. That's how I free fall. I say what is hard for me to say, and I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath because I know He's got me. Let's stand, you guys. Joseph kept free falling until he free fell into his destiny. He couldn't control any of those situations anyway. He free fell until he fell into place. His destiny, authority, dunamis power. Do you know that you can have dunamis power and not say a word but still be loud? Did you know that? You can display dunamis power without saying a word. I love God so much. Joseph displayed power on another level. Power of self-discipline, power of trust, power of faith, power of decreeing a thing, power of focus. He displayed so much power, and he was able to stand in the strength of that power and watch the manifestation happen for his family to look up to him and need him and have to reverence him as the power that he always was. Don't dim your light because of what you're going through. Don't doubt what God showed you just because you're taking the long scenic route in your journey. Don't doubt him just because your lane is longer than somebody else's. Don't doubt him. Don't doubt what he showed you, right? Because you're going over the hills and through the mountains and through the woods. Don't doubt him. Don't compare your journey to somebody else. I promise you cannot withstand what they are withstanding. I honestly don't believe I could withstand what LaTanya's withstanding. That's why I'm always praying strength to her. You think I'm playing? I covet no man. I covet nothing. Because you don't know the price that's attached to that thing. I don't know if I can pay that. I don't. So I send strength to you daily. Yes, I do. I promise. Let's lift our hands to God as our apostle comes.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, Apostle. Oh, Apostle, how are you?
Nikki wants you to come, babe. She ain't heard you in a minute. Come on. Amen. Let's lift our hands all over the room. Thank you for letting me use you, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, Swiffer. Let's lift our hands to God, honestly. Because we're going to free fall. Do you understand? We are going to free fall. Even in the pursuit of this building, we are going to free fall. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are not going to have one sleepless night over this building. I'm not playing. I am not stressing about nothing. I put it all in his hands. No matter how great or small, he's the master of it all. I put it all. Yes, I put it all. I put it all in his hand. I even put this and that in his hand. Yes, I did. Yes, she did.